Hey, it's Ben with YouCanBookMe team with a quick video to help you from being ghosted. In this video, we're going to set up and track no-show notifications. What we're going to talk about is why it is important, how to set it up, how to mark them, and how to report on them and track them. So why is it important? Essentially, when folks are not showing up to your bookings, it could be costing you up to $26,000 a year. Even more if you're paying to acquire your customers, and even more if you have a team involved with all of the hourly wages associated with everybody taking these bookings. And this is set for a company of about $120,000 a year in sales. But it's not always about the money. Every time there is a no-show, it's a missed opportunity to connect, educate, and make an impact. So whether you're in the education space, the sales space, anything at all, every time you're making a booking and somebody doesn't show up, it is impacting you in one way or another. So what we're going to do is we're going to get things set up in a few steps. First, we're going to add a no-show email, or you can add a no-show email or an SMS message, and then add the shorthand code for tracking purposes and to mark things in the emails that you'll get. So we're going to set this up and do it right now. Here I am in my account, and I'll get everything set up as we work through it. So from the home screen, you can click on edit if you have one page, or you can click on the pages screen to view all of your pages. And then once we're in the edit side of things, underneath additional options on the left side, we'll see notifications. And here's our notifications workflow. So all of these 6 different triggers can send out emails, text messages, or webhooks at all of these different intervals within the bookings workflow. The one we're going to be concerned with is if a booking is marked as a no-show, what should happen? So what we're going to do here is we're going to add an email out to the customer. So I'm going to take a few moments and customize this email. All right, so I have this email customized with the subject line, "Is now still a good time to meet," with some information that can all be changed to whatever you need to send out. I typically like to send out a message to say, hey, I'm online for the next few minutes. Here's where we're going to be meeting. So you can see in the preview of what email the bookers are going to receive. So now what I need to do is on my notifications to the reminder to me to be sent a minute before, is I'm going to add that no-show tag. So it's no-show with curly brackets. And then this is going to add a button that's going to be in the email I received to mark everything as a no-show. Also, this is available in our shorthand code menu here, where you can see mark as a no-show as the option. So now I'm going to go to my live booking page, and I'm going to make a quick booking and show you how we can mark this as a no-show. So once you have the no-show notification set up and you'll have the button in the email to you, there's a couple of different ways to mark this as a no-show. So directly from the email that's sent to you, clicking on the button, or directly into the bookings dashboard. So it doesn't necessarily have to come through the email. And a note here that you can mark any booking within the last week as a no-show. So once you're past that 1 week period, you won't be able to interact with the booking. So it gives you that 1 week. So now we'll take a closer look at how we can mark these as a no-show. All right, now I have that booking set up. So we just have to wait for the reminders to come through, and I'll show you what those look like.
A few moments later.
So here's the email that I receive with the button to mark as a no-show. So once I click on this link, I'll be brought into the app to then modify this booking. So on the right-hand side, you can see that I can mark this as a no-show. And then once I do that, then I'll be able to send out this email, either the default, or I can click on edit to customize the message. So I can click on edit to change the message that I want to send, or I can just send the default. So once I click on mark as a no-show, then everything is set up and that email is sent out to see if that customer can still meet with me, or that booker can still meet with me, or that message is sent. And if they do decide to show up, I can remove the no-show status to show that they actually did show up. So tracking the no-shows can happen in 2 places. So you can use a new analytics page to see it at a glance, all of the no-shows that you've been having, or export the bookings for more information. underneath the Analytics tab, you'll see any booking that you mark as a no-show will show up here in the Insights panel. So you'll see at a glance how your pages are performing, whether folks are showing up or they're not showing up, and then you can adjust your workflows accordingly, right? So you can add additional messages, change your confirmation, whatever you can do to reduce those no-shows. One quick tip is to set up text message or SMS reminders so then folks don't forget that you have this meeting with them. So this gives you a high-level overview of your overall kind of stats with cancellations, reschedules, and no-shows. But if you need something a bit more granular, you can go to the Bookings tab, and then you'll see all of your past bookings here. So you'll see all of the information. You can even filter and sort by no-shows specifically, or export this information into a CSV to get a little bit more granular understanding of how your booking pages are performing and where you can make some improvements. So in summary, it's important to set up and track no-shows to help save you money, but more importantly, to help give your bookers a better experience. Because what you'll be able to do is see what pages aren't performing, adjust those workflows to increase attendance. So we also have in the description, we'll have an article with 10 ways for you to reduce no-shows, because getting folks to book is half the battle, getting them to show up is the other half. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching.